Hello, my name is Yakunel. I'm the co-owner of Mafuta's Hunting and Taxidermy with my wife Marlene. I specialize in hunting, especially big game. My wife specializes in the taxidermy. We started about 10 years ago with the taxidermy and with the hunting, doing my PH course, hunting for a few years for an outfitter to gain the necessary experience, and then later became an outfitter myself. Specializing in big game, I prefer big game. It's a little bit more exciting and you've got more challenges. Our taxidermy, like I said, it's my wife Marlene. She's been doing it for 10 years now. It's an absolute passion for her. She's veterinarian approved, the facility, so we may export to all over the world. We've got a quarantine area that we bring in the buffaloes, the lions and that kind of stuff that requires quarantine for some diseases that there may be. Then we've got our skinning department, and that's well trained, specialized in skinning your trophy as best as possible without damaging your trophy. The areas where we do the molds and that, guys is well trained. We usually try to put somebody new with somebody old to train the skills. It's not something that you can go and study. The only way how you become a taxidermist in South Africa is by experience and by learning by somebody else. Then the people that does the mounting of the trophies, all highly experienced. Some of them are women, have got that finer touch, I think, in rounding off your trophy and that, doing the lifelike impressions on the animal. I think they're extremely good. Our people that's working for us, most of them are Zulus, and they grew up in the bush. They know how an animal must look, the impression on their faces, and with the passion of my wife that controls everything and do some of the work herself, I think you'll have the best possible trophies that there is. Processes that we use are all non-toxic, so it's not dangerous to environment. And that way, I think creating jobs, looking after the environment, looking after our animal population, that's the only way to go. Hunting and with the taxidermy with it as well. Hunting with Mafuta's taxidermy is not a job for us, it's a passion. We like the bush, we live for the bush. We can do all kinds of game, from the smallest to the biggest. We hunt right through Southern Africa, Namibia, Mozambique. I prefer hunting in South Africa. The permits and the organization is a lot better, and we don't have troubles exporting your trophies. Small game like blue duikers, red duikers, klipspringers, everything is available with the necessary permits, with the necessary people that's got the skills and know how to hunt them. Plains game, your blesbok, your black wildebeest that you can only get in South Africa. We've got springbuck, we've got gemsbuck, whatever you need. Then we cater bushveld as well for your kudu, your eland, your waterbuck. And then, like I said, we like the big game stuff, the buffaloes, the hippos. We specialize in crocodile hunting. And then occasionally we do get elephants as well. Lions is also available. Some of the elephants and the hippos is problem animals, the crocodiles that It's got to be removed from the rural areas because of damage, because of danger to the people staying in the rural areas. So then they've got to be relocated and they've got to be hunted. We specialize in that, working closely with Parks Board, making sure that all our paperwork is in place. It's absolutely important that you've got proper professional hunters with the necessary experience, especially in doing dangerous game. We do regularly exercises in shooting to make sure that they can shoot something that's charging, and how to assist you with your weapons if you might have a problem. I do a lot of hunting myself with my brother and some other young guys that's it's got a passion for hunting and to make sure that your hunt is the best you'll ever experience in Africa. Rifles for hunting game in Southern Africa. If you don't have your own rifles, I've got the proper rifles for all kinds of game, from big to small. I think it's very necessary to have the right caliber for the right kind of animal. We'd like to do the hunt as humane as possible, do the kill properly. I don't like it to go and look for a wounded animal. So I'd like to keep it professional with the right kind of calibers. So feel free, if you don't have your rifles, I've got all the necessary rifles, from a klipspringer, the smallest, right to an elephant. I would suggest your smaller animals, 223, 243 and that, 270 for your plains game, 306 for your black wildebeest and that. We prefer not to do charges and that. We don't like to put our clients' life in danger. So we do everything possible to do the hunt as safely as possible, with the right ammunition, with the right rifles. We'd like to do it professionally. We also got a range of hunting clothing, hunting accessories that will make your hunt a lot easier, a lot comfortable, and look more professional. The areas, the conditions where we do hunting in require proper 4x4 vehicles that's rugged, that's durable, and can last in African conditions. Also, it's rigged so that you're as comfortable as possible. Some of the terrains where we go in is extreme, so I must make sure that you're safe on the back of the vehicle. We stay in Africa. Some of our roads is not the best. The areas where we hunt is rough terrain, so vehicles is absolutely very important to have the right vehicles. Hospitality, accommodation, we can cater for everybody's need. We've got everything in place. Some of the areas where we hunt is very warm. You've got to have the necessary swimming pools, proper showers, proper accommodation. We will treat you as we would have expected that we would have been treated in the veld. With friendly South African people from the farm, trying to give you as much as possible for the time that you're here. Not only as a customer, we want you to become a friend of ours and come back every year. I think we can cater from A to Z and give you that real African feeling. Do a proper braai with a proper fire in the bush, in the lapa, braaiing your meat for you on the fire like a barbecue and that. Plus we can cater for the people that may not eat meat, the vegetarian, the kosher people. We've got everything in place to make you stay as comfortable as possible, but still give you the African feeling and treat you like royalty. I don't see you as a customer, I see you as a hunting friend of mine. We hope you book in time. We're quite busy to make sure that what you want, and for the season when we want to do that, contact me so that we can discuss the proper times and when it's the best to do the hunt, and try book as soon as possible to make sure that everything is in place and that we're successful in that. and hope to see you soon.